Hey everyone, it's Soldier Field. It's voice of the Vikings, Paul Allen. It's Wobby, and it is the Between the Lines post-game report presented by Gatorade. The Vikings lose 16-6. On a day, Paul, where the first thing that happened to me when I walked into the building is I saw the tarp was on the field because it was raining. And I thought I'd walk out in between two of the tarps, and the grounds crew guy yelled at me to get off the field.
Whoa.
And it shook me a little bit.
It was a harbinger.
Yeah, and the day never got better.
Well, how about this? First thing I did when I got to Soldier Field, went to get on an elevator to the box, saw Tony Romo, was so enamored by his coolness, I missed my elevator and had to wait 6 minutes for the next one. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it was a harbinger for the way things have gone, and I'll just lay it out like this. And, you know, courtesy of Gatorade with Between the Lines, Vikings.com faithful, you can analyze it however you want. This is the, I think, 17th game I have called at Soldier Field, and most have been Bears wins. There have been some Vikings wins, but goofy stuff always happens here. Yeah. And when you let this crowd jump on top of you and you let this defense unfurl, and then you got that mascot, the bear, jumping around the field, probably not going too well, and it didn't today.
Some weird things. We had 2 possessions in all of the first half.
Whoa.
Have you ever seen that?
No, you know, I put that on Twitter at halftime. I was thinking about it. I mean, I can't, you know, having called 300 some odd games, of course I can't remember all of the halves. But it's, you know, the first possession we had, we're down 7-0, and Thielen is at the 5 for a connection that I think should have taken place, and it didn't. Quarterback overthrew him, and that was no good. Then the next possession felt like it was an hour of real time later, and it was a Diggs fumble, and then all of a sudden it's halftime. I'm like, whoa, never seen anything like this, Wobby. I mean, it hurt my feelings.
I think we gave up 6 sacks, which is the same number of points that we scored in the game. Yeah. That's not good. I do believe we fumbled 3 times and lost 2 of them, and Khalil Mack was just everywhere. Khalil Mack was everywhere.
How about
and
that,
their
man?
role players were good on defense too.
Yeah, how about that? I mean, you're down, I think, 10-0 at halftime. Super excited for the second half. Here we go. Chip chair chance. We've had some things go against us. First play. Here's Khalil Mack with, I believe, his 18th forced fumble since 2015, by far most in the NFL. Yeah. They get the ball. Pinheiro beats us like a piñata, and he hits 3 field goals today. So it was a very, very frustrating day on many, many levels.
Vikings defense, given the time it was on the field and some of the pressure situations it was in, did play pretty well in some key moments, but nothing really was good enough for the Vikings on this day, and they will lick their wounds, and they will return home to get ready to prepare and play the New York Giants on the road next week. Our friend, former offensive coordinator Pat Shurmur, and the New York Giants are up next.
You know what? You got to be careful with this one. From a personnel standpoint, with all due respect to Pat Shurmur, somebody with whom I'm very close, I believe the Vikings have better personnel than the Giants. You're coming off a division win that was very physical, and I think that there's potentially some negativity off the way things developed today, specifically with those 6 sacks. And you're going on the road. You're playing a team that does not have Saquon Barkley and starts a rookie quarterback. You just lost to a team that was without Akeem Hicks, Roquan Smith, Kyle Long, and lost its starting quarterback right out of the gate. I'm just saying, be careful, take care of business, improve, get this thing to 3-2.
All right, 4 games in the books. The Vikings are 2-2. They're a 500 team, and now they get started on the second quarter of the season next week with a game against the New York Giants. Stay tuned to Vikings.com for more coverage of this game and for prep of the Vikings and Giants game next week. The Between the Lines post-game report presented by Gatorade is over. The Vikings lose 16-6. Thanks to voice of the Vikings, Paul Allen. This is Wobby signing off. Skol Vikings.